Artificial intelligence is a bit like a human who is inside something else. It's not as smart as you, but it could be as smart as you in the future. I believe that we'll become robots at some point, too.
Artificial intelligence is changing our lives. But what can it really do? What will change? And what will remain science fiction? To answer these questions, we embarked on a journey to meet the scientists working on our future. Augsburg in southern Germany, home to the headquarters of KUKA, the world's leading manufacturer of industrial robots. Rainer Bischoff is head of research here and is considered to be one of the world's leading experts in this field. He and his team are working on a new generation of robots that learn independently, like children. The task, to recognize and sort building blocks.
This robotic system taught itself how to grab. In other words, there was no human programming the robot.
So he tried by himself?
He tried by himself, like a child. When he first started grabbing, he wasn't successful, except for in 1 to 2% of cases. But he observed himself. And by observing himself, the robot identified when an image successfully matched a particular grasping motion and when it didn't. He's applied what he learned, and now he can successfully grab these objects over 90% of the time. I didn't program him, and yet he's still learning the task by himself. Seeing that really motivates you.
But what if the robot sees a new object, such as pliers?
It's a nice example. Every child would just say, okay, grab and move those pliers over, no problem. But he's still failing.
He's failing because he doesn't know what kind of inertial force this object has to be able to grab it properly. But you can see how he's already trying out different methods, and in time, he may get the hang of it. I should add that he isn't trained after every attempt. He collects around 1,000 data, and then the neural net is retrained. So it's possible that if we let him try 1,000 times, now he would at least be able to grab them reliably.
Intelligent robots that learn by themselves. They can recognize parts, assemble them, and they can independently adapt to their environment with the help of AI. But we're only in the early development stages.
I have a favorite example, and that's chess. These days, there are computers or AI that can beat chess champions. But we don't have a robot that can reach into a bookcase, take out a chess set, open the box, take out the pieces one by one, set them up, and start playing. A 6-year-old can do that, but no existing robot can. So for the moment, whenever I need physical intelligence, we're still doomed to fail. And I think that will be the case for a few more years.
Yet machines are getting better and more intelligent. This video was produced using special effects. But this robot has learned how to play table tennis. He was built by researchers in Tübingen and shows how much is already possible in the real world.
How long will it take before robots are better than us in some areas?
Robots already are better than us in many areas, particularly those requiring non-variant repetition, a great deal of force, or a high degree of precision. The tasks current robots are not as good at as we are those involving sensors. There's no point denying that, and I think it will be another 10 or 20 years before we have robots that can hold a candle to humans in some areas.
We humans use all of our senses and can do more than smart robots. But the robots are beginning to learn.